Hey, good morning. It's your girl Andrea. Welcome back to my channel. Otherwise, hi, hello if you're new. We are doing a bunch of stuff today. So just got done AIing. You just saw that. Hopefully, if you just haven't watched that, make sure you watch that video. This will make more sense. Move some cows to my house. Today on the agenda, we have to re-semen test the one bull that didn't test so hot. He passed, but barely. Test him. Move some gates around. Fence. Maybe some other stuff. I forgot half of it, but yeah, come along for a day in the life. This is the fella we have to retest. It's Kevin, K34. So we'll test him in the old tub chute, just because it's one bull. And he's up here out of the way because him and another one were fighting pretty good, and the other one is limping. So there's that, but there's the heifers and their bowl for cleanup. Here's some of the cows. And their bowl is in here somewhere with them. There he is, or Jess. So, most of the heifers got moved out yesterday except for any of them that were related to the bull that's out in that pasture. My chariot awaits.
I kind of figured that.
The bulls destroyed a gate. So here we are. Ready, Ness? We unhooked the bale processor that drove through the mud. And we're gonna hook up the manure spreader to haul, you guessed it, manure. So, Dad is going to haul this little bit of a pile down here on the end of the barn. That is here from scraping the alley, and then we will scrape the alley before we put the manure spreader away, because likely the rest of the fields are going to be planted this week, which means no more manure hauling onto fields. So getting out everything that we can before then, so there's not a stockpile before there needs to be a stockpile. So yeah, and he wants a ride, so I'm getting him a ride. Next, scoot over. Come here. Old man needs a ride. Dogs hate the vet. Nessa loves our vet. Here we go again. This is only one. You don't have to like measure and stuff. We just gotta get a sample. So. Number 2, because the first one were dead and it was weird, but this is correct. First sample was disgusting. Oh, holy hell balls, look at them. Because they did not do this. Okay, well.
That makes me feel better.
Good job, buddy. Yeah, see, I still have squirmies. That's the way it's supposed to look. Morphology is still better than it was.
I haven't gotten there yet.
Oh, wow.
But last time, even after I stained it, there was
nothing was moving, no. So this is the good sample. That was the not good sample. That is disgusting. But even if you look at it in here, I was like, oh, I don't like that one on the left. Ugh. All right, so we retested the fella. This is where he was at for morphology. So everything else was great. His motility was great. His scrotal circumference was great. He was above what he needed to be at. Like, they need to be at least 38 centimeters. He was a 41. He was just kind of in this, like, 5 to 6. She gave him a 5 score on morphology. He had a lot of very dead sperm. Today, retesting, once we got that second sample, he was perfect. So his retest score is 100. So he went from barely passing to 100. This is why they retest. So good news there. So we were talking and showing that first sample. That very first sample was so yellow. I was like, that's not any part of what should be, right? So we're thinking because him and A-hole were fighting that, you know, maybe he had gotten partially excited. Everything had moved into like vas deferens anatomy, man parts to ejaculate, but it never happened if they got into a tussle. So then it just like all that sperm sat there and it died because the next sample was phenomenal. So there's that. He went from a D student to a A+. So there's good news there, and maybe he'll get to go to his big pasture like I had originally planned. We'll see, but that's a happy ending there. Tell you what, ain't nobody wanna have to go buy another bull right now, so whoop, whoop. Happy day, which I don't think we would have had to. We would have just waited to populate a pasture. But thumbs up for that. I guess Dad got the skid loader stuck, so I gotta go pull that thing out. It's early. This isn't even that stuck. I suppose. You're just not in a good spot, huh?
No, just wrong spot. A little wetness.
I was like, how did you get stuck? That would make sense.
I didn't want to punch another hole in the wall.
That'd be a good idea.
And this is real slippery right here, too. This is the hole he's talking about. Slidey, slidey, slidey. Beautiful job. This is just wet clay, folks. And he was in the little crevice here. That was the problem. It really wasn't that eventful, but wet clay, man. Not bad. This is why this is on the agenda at some point, to pour concrete as well. So for those of you that watch my videos that are looking at the barn situation with the whole manure thing, you're definitely gonna wanna have some extra concrete or a really good base that you're not getting stuck. We have clay there, which is phenomenal until you've, you know, gotten inches upon inches upon inches of rain in the last little while. So we're gonna go scrape heifer steer yards. I might go start fencing, we'll see, and then Dad will let this dry. And then haul the rest of this and the alleyway before we're done. Hi babies, you're cute. Everybody looks pretty good. Everyone thinks it's playtime over here for the Jersey boy. Getting a poop ball. There's not a lot in here, as you can see, but getting her out of here. Key to fly control is to get all this stuff out, because that's where the flies are going to hatch. So we're working on it.
Whee! More in there than what you think.
I'm gonna start fencing on the rest of my pasture. Those cows are locked just on the hill, which you'll see in a bit. And make sure that fence is all good to go. It should be pretty decent. Might be a couple of insulators I gotta fix. And then when they're done here, Mom will meet me at the other pasture that I know Dad admitted to hitting with the field finisher, soil finisher, when the steers won't get all the way when he was out there. So I know we have some TPOs for that. But we'll go see what we find over here first. Got my co-pilot, she's ready to rock.
Hi babies. You sleeping? Happy kiddos.
Alright, so this is the hill. Right up here, there's an overhead wire and wires across. That's where I gotta go through and fence. is definitely way higher than it's been, which makes me feel good. I gotta put this barbed wire back on this post, but our bottom wire looks like it's actually across, so I'll drive around. We can't cross here. This is like straight drop and then up, but we can cross over there. So the grass is growing, which is fantastic. It's got a head start without the cows being out here. And then this is neighbor's pasture, so we share a fence here. This is checking fence. She's looking pretty good. So I need to get a wood post insulator here, put that in, so that's there. Just making sure we got our fence here. So the top and bottom barb are hot. Ooh, nice and soupy over here. But all of it's across, so perks of being in a drought, I guess, the last so many years. We got all this moisture. The creek is full. It's not overflowing. But there used to be a push-in post down there. It's gone. But it's fine right now. If I have to push one in later, I will, but I can't even get through there right now unless I stand in water that's going to be up to my chin. So not doing that. But we are good going across here, which is fantastic. Get her, got her good. So we'll just keep on going. All right, so this one, we just have a wire that jumps down in front of the creek so they're not going under. And then I just got to pick that push-in post up so the wire goes straight across. But I got some of the junk off of it just to make sure when the water does go down that they don't start going yeehaw or vice versa. So this is, yeah. I could kayak down this thing again. Last year we were down to like an inch of water, so I'm very happy to see how full it is.
Hi, kiddos.
I can't cross the creek down here anymore right now with how much water is in there, and it's very muddy to get into the approach. I don't want to get stuck, so I'm gonna go drive over to this corner right over here, and then I'll take a bucket and walk the back half. It shouldn't be too bad, so we'll ditch my ride over here. Got the boots on now because I'll be walking through some mud over here. So we'll get a bucket here, load it up with just some random supplies, different types of insulators. And then we'll walk, probably some wire too, just in case. Some friends coming to see me, and I gotta arm and crawl under this fence because it's hot, and if I undo the hand insulator, it just makes me nervous. So we're just gonna crawl. They are all over the side by side right now. So this is where all the corners of these pastures meet. So this is neighbor's cows. That is neighbor's cows. This obviously is ours. And then this is the back hill of our pasture that goes up front over there. So we just gotta move panels and stuff when we open it up. And then obviously there's like a wire that goes across that too. But this fence is pretty dang good. And here we are on our own side here. That's their wire hanging down there, which I am not grabbing right now because that fence is probably hot and I don't want to. But I'll grab our post right here and bring ours out just a little bit too. All right, got her. Theirs is not going to touch. It's tight there. It's just supposed to be a drop wire when the creek was really low, so when they come fence, they'll get her done. But ours goes down and across, and we're good. So I can walk back up there where all the ladies are chilling. Hi, girls. Seven's chilling over here. What you doing? Get in. Oh, hey. It's here now. I know. So, Quick Trip just launched, or by the time you watch this, they'll be launching this weekend. Now, anyways, in stores. They have blueberry dunker flavored potato chips, and I'm a partner with them, so I had to make some content out here, and I did it, and they're so good. I thought they'd be terrible. Mom likes them too.
They're actually very good.
We're gonna bring them to Dad in a little while, but we're gonna go to the other pasture. She's gonna go one way, I'm gonna go the other. Get that one done quick. So yeah, but there's my little Quick Trip box. Special perks. They're really good. I'm not a blueberry fan, and they are perfect amount of sweet and salty. Now we're at the other one. The grass is growing really well over here, which is good. This is the majority of what we're gonna find, is that if like, this one's broken, I'll put a new one on. Deer run through here, they knock it off, because that one, and this one are knocked off. So it's just from animals going through in the winter or the snow, depending. But I'll put a new insulator on this one because this is going to break anyway. And mom's over there coming to me. We're good across here. They're good across, which is fantastic. Got lots of wires running that way, so. Nice, you going swimming? Doesn't like bass, but she'll play in the creek all day. She's thirsty. This is a nice area. We can't cross here though, because going down to it's not great, but it's nice and sandy. Who is that? Who is that? Here's one of Sterling's oopsies. Oh, wood flows down. And then I think there's another one over there somewhere. But not bad. He didn't take the wires. He just took the post, which the post looks like it wasn't that great. The alfalfa we seeded too. So she's going. And the other one's going to be ready to cut pretty soon, actually. And that's the other one that Dad broke. Not so bad. He won't hit this at least for a while because this will be alfalfa. So as long as he doesn't hit it raking or mowing, we'll be good. I mean, last year I was like ankle deep, so this is better. Way better. Hi, Ness. You coming? No? I'm in the other corner where we run cows across in the fall because we load them up there. So I gotta put the wire that covers this corner across here in a second. It's the last section. So we shut across this little area so the hill is shut off for a little bit, and then we rotate a little bit and lock them in the hill, lock them in the front and vice versa. And then if there's plenty of grass here, we'll let the cows at my house come into the hill and kind of do that little switchy swappy thingamajigger. But get these shut. Mom's getting the barbed wire across, and then there's a hot wire that goes here. And then we have to just do a little bit up front, or that H brace up by the gate. There's just no wire across the top, so it's pretty low. We're just gonna put something across it quick and it'll be good. Got ourselves some, got ourselves some fresh asparagus. Mom got some. There's 2 patches in this pasture. Shh, don't tell anybody. Tire was flat the other day and we were hauling pears and we aired it up, but there's something in it, so we're gonna fix it. Got her off. Let's see if we can find something in it. You gonna be able to get it out?
I have to pull the tire off yet.
There we go. Nice. Got it. Is it broken, the screw?
It could be a drywall screw. I'm not sure. Make the tire slide on better.
Ta-da!
Can we do this without woofing it, or do we got to woofer?
I don't like the woofer. Just gonna fill it and see if she'll pop up.
I doubt it. Yeah, you can breathe though.
Close, but no cigar. Dad's got his safety glasses on.
Steel.
Oh yeah.
Chainsaw proof.
chainsaw proof, and sunglasses. Are those the ones that were on your head that you couldn't find the other day? Probably.
I was being one of those knuckleheads that put it up on my head, but it's usually a stupid way to do it.
Yeah, it's moving. A little. Now it is. Yep. There we go. Done. Did it. Thumbs up. It's a preemie update. She's getting some electrolytes because she's got some stuff running through.
Yep, little poopy butt.
But not bad. Well, we're just gonna wrap up chores in here. I moved a bale in to feed the horses and the goats. We'll get them out to pasture here soon, but not soon enough that we have to get the bale in here because we were out. So that was a day in the life. Lots of things: fixing tire, fencing, semen testing again, all the fun stuff. But if you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.